Lieutenant John Milkovich, Confederate States Marine Corps, at your service.
Well, this is the commemoration of the 150th anniversary of the Battle of Gettysburg, and the exact date of the Jeb Stuart resting spot. He came in from Westminster. His troops gathered in the orchard at the Union Mills Homestead on the way to Gettysburg. He had breakfast with the Confederate side of the family. It was a split family, and the William Shrivers he had breakfast with. So we have a pancake breakfast this morning. It's called the Jeb Stuart breakfast in commemoration of that event. So later in the day we're having a living history. Lots of descendants of the Shriver family will be participating as the characters portraying the family members. And the living history will go on all day. There will be artillery and cavalry drilling going on throughout the day. And we have food served throughout the day. And then there will be a Civil War gala, a ball, Civil War ball tonight. So there's lots going on here today.
Well, I represent Highland Rose Civil War Settlement, and I reproduce the clothing of the time.
Say hello to Travis.
What are you doing?
This is Travis. Walks gently and say hello. Say hi, Travis.
They're all pretty.
They are all pretty.
No matter where you go, you're in the same clothing, which means if it's winter and you cross a stream, you're going to be frozen until it evaporates. During the summer, it never seems to evaporate because the heat, the humidity. Wools. Now, I'm fortunate enough, as a Confederate Marine, I have cotton pants or linen from England, and my only compromise is this. But other than that, much like any time the Army, you fought a little bit, you cleaned a little bit, and you waited a heck of a long time in between. That's my story, and I stick by it.
What was daily living like in this era?
I could tell you it was hot, and it was busy, particularly for the women. From the time they got up in the morning until the time they went to bed at night, they had chores to do to keep their family clothed and fed.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to take this opportunity to express my gratitude to the Shriver family for their hospitality for myself and their troops. I'd also like to take the opportunity to thank all the people, the commanding commissioners, and all the other folks here that have worked so hard to put this event together so that we can all come out and remember the men that fought and died. I think that's important. These men have earned that right to be remembered. I want to thank each and every one of you for being here today to make this day a great success and a wonderful time.
What was daily living like during this era?
Well, it was a little more basic than it is today, that's for sure. There were not the conveniences that you have. The mill that is here did the grinding of the grain for the flour and was used this morning for the pancake breakfast. And they lived a very simple life. It was, most of the house that you see behind us did not have any electricity in it or heat, and they used stoves for most of it. You didn't have the modern conveniences of wonderful bathrooms and nice lights and television sets. Life was very much more simple, and they, grew their own vegetables and canned their own vegetables, and so there was life was very different, and they stayed very close to home actually.
No, this is just your little carry-all, or you have a carpet bag, the nice hoop. won't show my shoes because I didn't wear my period shoes today. And then you just have your hair up. They always had their hair off of their neck, off of their clothing, with a little net. But that's about it. They have field dresses where there's no hoop, and it just hangs down maybe about that far off the ground, and nothing fancy, no pins, no jewelry, none of the hats, just hair pulled back, and an apron, and just working in the fields.